What are the causes of this arms coming into the country? Uh,
They cause maybe people want to make money. People want to make money. People want to be rich overnight. And they don't know the danger. Because they all atrocities is because of arms. Without arms, nobody can kidnap you. Even if they're 100. If they're 100, by the time you shout, the villagers will come for your rescue. But when they hear a sound of gun, boy, forget it. Everybody will disappear. Because nobody wants to die. So it is a very big problem.
But it's kind of strange. I mean, this is a national task force on illegal light arms and small weapons, and you're not authorized to bear arms. So how are you expected to intercept some of these light arms?
This job is not a job that only one person can do. It's a job that we should have a joint task force, where the military, where the soldier, where the police, where the SSS are involved. Because you go with the police alone, police can sabotage you. They go behind and take money and tell you, oh, Zaga, there's nothing there. Let me give you an example. Last month, we stopped a lorry load of arms at Onisha after the head bridge. Then the owner, they asked him to open the vehicle. He refused. They called the owner. The owner came. He was bold enough to say, "Look, I will stop you people. I will stop you working in this state." He quickly called the commissioner of police. The DPO came by himself. DPO at Onisha came by himself and arrested them, including my people. Getting to the station, he detained my people and allowed the man to go with his vehicle.
Did you notify the IG?
We did. I sent the petition to IG. IG haven't done anything about it till today.
When was this?
I petitioned. That was last month. Maybe when I get to my free time, I can get the date. That's just a month plus now.
This year
yes,
or
last year?
Around December.
That was around November.
Well, these are really, really scary revelations, if anything. If you say, well, you have all your facts, because sometimes we've seen some of those on television, and even yesterday's report that some of them are already being bagged in sacks of rice and some of these commodities coming into the country. And some are a little bit worried that these are not getting into the hands of military personnel who have the expertise, professional mindset to handle such weapons. What have you done so far in when you apprehend such big catch or catch of arms? What do you do? Who do you take them to? Because if you say some of these security agencies have been compromised in some of the localities where some of these have been intercepted, who do you hand them over to?
We hand over to police. If we arrest fake drug, we hand over to NAFDAC. Because we also arresting fake drugs. A lot of fake drugs comes into this country. That's what normally comes through the Kano, through the north. Fake drugs has no label. That's chalk. There's nothing doesn't come here. Maybe, and you heard our news when we close up an illegal factory where the bagging cement, eBay to Dangote and Bua. That happens in Port Harcourt. That was about 4-5 months ago.
But if you look at this report, one of the headlines yesterday, they were actually putting prices for some of these weapons, especially in the southeast of the country. What do you have to say about this particular report? Is it true that people buy arms just with a paltry sum, less than 10,000 naira? You can get some of these in Nigeria?
No, it shouldn't be 10,000 naira. The arms is cost. It shouldn't be 10,000 naira. The people are.
But I'm sure you saw the headlines yesterday.
Yeah, they don't know what they're saying. They just want to. They're talking nonsense. They don't know what they're saying. There's arms everywhere, not only in southeast, in this Lagos, in Ibadan, in the north, in the southwest. There's arms everywhere. We have Porous. Our borders are empty.
So, are you saying they come through the borders?
Yeah, they come through the borders. Some part through the borders mainly, even through the port here. Arms enters everywhere. The problem they have known. Let me tell you one thing. Some containers don't pay duty. That's what they call fly. Because they normally fly them at night. Those ones that gives them money, where they know there's good money there, they fly them at night.
You have a fact.
What I'm not sure, I don't say it.
So the container comes in, and in the thick of the night, they are cleared illegally.
I said those ones have no paper. They call it fly. If you pay them good money, then fly it off.
Now, because of the sensitive nature of your mandate, the mandate of your task force, one would think that you should have a sort of liaison with all the security agencies. Are they working with you, or are you more or less on your own? See, because the picture you painted looks as if you're just on your own, doing your thing.
Number one, we have police signal. We work the police, but not what we agree that they do. So the mistake we made, we have not been working with SSS, so which has been a very big problem. The which I have realized it as a mistake. We should work with SSS and the army, because army normally they don't compromise, and people are afraid of them.
So the SSS and the the trusted agencies to your own organization that you should have been working with.
Yes.
So have you started any talks with them?
Yes, yes. I started talking with them.
Okay.
I believe working with them and the military.
Okay.
We can also work with the police. I don't say we should do away with police, but local police are dangerous. Local police in every community are dangerous, because those ones have already compromised. What they are looking for is money. I give you one example. On Thursday last week, we arrested 3 ships at high sea between Bayelsa to Onitsha, carrying crude oil. So along the line, they were dragging. The Navy police has compromised. In fact, the whole people at the high sea, they even fought my people. Then, at the end of the day, they were there. The policeman with us went behind and took money. And when my chairman at Onitsha was, he said, look, the you people has taken money. So there's a problem. There's a problem. I need to see Mr. President. There's certain information that I cannot release here.
But you can release them to the SSS, since you say you trust the SSS. You can see the SSS, release such information to them. Let them know how you get your information. When you say some of them, you can actually stay here in Nigeria and get information that something is coming in all the way from Cote d'Ivoire, and truly the arms will get into the country.
I think the SSS is doing their report now. They're doing that. I've been with them for the past few days. What they wanted from me, I have given it from, and which they know that is true.
Well, David likes to know, first of all, do you encourage members of the public to come forward with information to your task force?
Yes.
Any record of any of them coming?
Yeah, we pay the informants. Information, you must pay for an information.
And the identity is not disclosed.
No, you cannot. You cannot. You pay them, they will give you the information.
Because David likes to know. He says, when was your agency constituted? What laws? They need to know how they can trust you if they need to, for instance, if they need to come out.
The agency was constituted, was inaugurated by the Minister of Finance, 2010, July 16th. 2010, July 16th. By the Minister of Finance, in collaboration with the National Security Advisor. So we are getting 3 years old. But the problem that we have is that, in Nigeria, people work for their own personal interest.
Any bill, law backing your establishment?
Our bill is entering National Assembly because it's a PPP, it's a public-private partnership with Importers Association of Nigeria and the federal government of Nigeria. That's why we call it Importers Association of Nigeria. So yes, it's a PPP arrangement.